Hello guys, and welcome back to more Ligue on the Force Nines YouTube channel. Going to continue my Lyon save today on FM 2015, and unfortunately we're into January 2016 and we have lost our unbeaten streak. We lost for the first time in the season in our most recent game, which I played about 20 minutes ago. We lost to Nice, who are in 10th place I think in the league. 1-0 defeat, and it was a penalty as well, which is really annoying. Conceded by Tolisso, and it was a real shame. Can't believe we finally lost. Well, I say finally lost, it sounds like I was hoping we'd lose, but I can't believe we've lost after all these games. How many was it unbeaten in the end? 19 unbeaten, and we still have a couple of games in hand, so we could still do well in the league. You know, we can still mount a title challenge. We've got a game in hand over Marseille, and we're 5 points behind them, so we can beat them again. I think we've got to play them at their stadium though. We can still mount the title challenge. It's still doable. We have 2 games in hand over Saint-Etienne as well. So, yeah. But we have a very busy fixture schedule coming up again. There's no African Cup of Nations this year, which is good. But if we have a look at the early February, we've got 3 games in 5 days. Because we've got the Coupe de la Ligue semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain. And we're in the Coupe de France still. We're in the 10th round. And we've got Nîmes in that. And in the Europa League, we did qualify top of the group in the end, and in the last 16, we drew Slovan Liberec, another Czech team, after beating Mlada Boleslav in the what was it? The third qualifying round. We've got another Czech team, and if we get through them in the last 16, we will be awaited by either Shakhtar Donetsk or Galatasaray. So that's not going to be easy. And you know, we're going to do very well to get to the quarterfinals. We just missed out last time. We got beaten by Leverkusen last time in the last 16. Hopefully we can go one better at least. Let's go through the games we played off screen. I played a lot of games actually. I played 7 games off screen because I was originally going to do one of these Nice or Cayenne games, and then of course we got through the Coupe de la Ligue, and you know, it gave us another match there, and we got the Coupe de France as well. So we had a lot of games to get through. So I played 7 in the end. Let's go through them now. So our last live commentary, we beat Saint-Etienne in the Derby du Rhône, beat them 2-1. So let's go through the next games. So I had a 1-0 win away against Sparta Prague. It was the last game of Group I for us. And yeah, as I said, we finished top of the group. I'm TT with the only goal of the game, but I mean, injuries here were a problem. Gaëlon had a first half injury, and he's still injured from that as well. He tore his hamstring, so that kept him out for 3 months, and he is still missing. And Gorkov got injured in the second half as well. And yeah, we put Grenier on for him. But 1 goal here, you know, we got through the group. So if we just have a look at the group in totals, the group in total, all groups. Group I, aren't we? So Dnipro finished in 2nd place, so we did knock Sparta Prague out of 2nd place with that, and Dnipro finished 2nd. Slavan Bratislava only got the 1 point, and they got goal difference of -11. Whipping boys in the group, but they did get a draw against Dnipro, so that's that. So yeah, Dnipro got through as well, and they're facing Liverpool actually in the last 32, so that's a thing. So a nice 1-0 win there. Then we beat Marseille 4-2 in the Coupe de la Ligue, the 4th round. 4-2 win here. 2 goals in the first 15 minutes. Well, 3 if you include Marseille's. Fekir in the 8th minute, and then Wembar with his first goal of the season. I don't know how he's taken so long to get a goal. In the 14th minute, and then Marseille got one back a minute later through Batshuayi. I probably said that completely wrong. Umtiti scored again to make it 3-1 in the first half. And then in the second half, Marseille had an injury to one of their defenders. Lacazette made it 4-1, and then near the end of the game, Lindsay Rose scored an own goal, and it ended 4-2. And then we drew Dijon in the quarterfinal. I'll go through that in a minute. And then we won again. This was away against Toulouse. The only goal here coming from a Lacazette penalty. Gorkov injured again. He hasn't actually missed any game time, but he's had to come off injured in a lot of games this season, and it's getting annoying. So just a 1-0 win there against Toulouse. We dominated the match. We had more possession, we had more chances, but just the 1 goal. But then we scored 3 against Angers. This was away from home. 3-0 win here. Fekir, well, This actually gave us 5 players in the team of the week, and we got an achievement, a Steam achievement for that as well. All 4 of our defenders doing well. Fakir getting 2 goals. He got 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes, and then Umtiti scored yet another goal in the 16th minute, and then we just shut up shop from there. Angers did not register a single shot all game. So Umtiti is doing so well with his shots at the moment. Then the Coupe de France 9th round, we won 3-1 at home against Laval. Also, I forgot to mention, new stadium for Lyon. We're now playing at the Stade de Lumières, and the game against Marseille was our first game in the new stadium. Attendance record for Lyon as well, 58,000 people, better than the previous record in the old stadium. So yeah, big event there with a brand new stadium. So a 3-1 win against Laval I was going through. This is in the Coupe de France 9th round. Lacazette with a brace before Gorkov made it 3-0. Halilovic suffering an injury in the first half as well. We took him off for a Stade Malbranc. And then in the second half, Laval got a consolation goal just before the hour mark. They made another 3-1 win. This was the Coupe de la Ligue quarter-final. We won 3-1 away against Dijon. Umtiti and Gorkov with 2 goals in 4 minutes. Umtiti with another goal. I think he's got 8 in all competitions for a centre-back. It's amazing. Gorkov in the 15th minute. Dijon pulled one back in the first half through Bella. And then Tolisso got his first goal of the season in the second half to make it 3-1. And then the last game, we already spoke about this. Our undefeated streak came to an end. Our first competitive loss since the Group I opener in the Europa League against Dnipro. And we lost 1-0 against Nice. The goal coming from a Drage penalty conceded by Tolisso. It was a big shame. Today, we're playing at home. We're against Cayenne, who are in the bottom half of the table. They're 16th, so they're being threatened by relegation, but there's still a lot of time left in the season. And it's still January transfer window. I have made a transfer, and it was a pretty big one actually. Benzi is going to be going out on loan. In fact, has he actually gone now? He has gone on loan to Olympiacos. Yeah, he rejected all the other contracts, but he's gone on loan to Olympiacos. Only signing we made, Thiago Motta. He's a bit old. He's a bit on the old side now. He's 33, but I thought, we got gone on out for a couple of weeks still, and before his goal, really, Tolisso hadn't been very good. He was a very average performer. And the only other option we had there was our new signing, the regen we signed, Kaufman, I think his name was, or something like that. My cursor's frozen. There we are. Frank Kaufman. And he's 16 years old, so he's not exactly up to it. He has actually come off the bench a couple of times, so he has made a couple of appearances for us. But I thought we needed, a bit more experience in that place, in the absence of Gonalon, who was unhappy at the club anyway because he wants Champions League football. So we signed Thiago Motta. He was actually released by Paris Saint-Germain, and I went for him on a free transfer in the summer, but it didn't happen. But yeah, he went to PAOK in Greece. Only played a couple of games, didn't do terribly, but didn't do well either. And then he was available for, well, really cheap really. So we got him for £125,000 in the end. And his wages aren't that bad either. If we have a look at how much he's being paid, 26.5 grand a week is not a lot at all. So I'm really happy that I've managed to get him for that much. I mean, if you look at him compared to other owners, he's earning about the same as Luc de Jong and Malbranc. Only people earning more than him are, the leading players. Lacazette, who's got more goals so far, Gonalon, Grenier, and Gorkov. So Gonalon is still out, and is going to be out for another 3 to 5 weeks as well. So we're going to miss him for about another month or so, which is a shame. Looking at Lacazette now, as I said last time, he has kind of taken his foot off the gas a bit. He started the season an absolute peach and had, averaged more than a goal a game at one point. At the moment, he's got 15 goals in 20 league appearances, 24 in 33. So his goals have kind of dried up a bit, and it's a bit of a shame. But he's one away from his personal best. He got 16 in the league last season. He's got a few more games to do it in. So, yeah, he should score more than he's got last season. I'm hoping for 20 league goals at least. But we'll see what happens with that. As I said, he started amazing. He had 2 hat-tricks in the first part of the season, really. So, really good there. I think that's enough spoken about there. Don't think there are any other transfers of any note. A few more players went on loan. So, Fofana's gone now. He went to Tripolis. Yassin Benzi has gone on loan to Olympiacos. And Mutasami, youngster, who has one of the best smiles in the game, I think, his face. He's gone on loan to Stade. And that's it. So today's game, we're against Cayenne at home, 16th place. We find ourselves in 3rd place, but as I said, we've got a couple of games in hand, and I'm not sure if this is one of them. It might be, because Marseille have got one as well. So let's go to the match preview and see what we got. Cayenne, I believe earlier in the season we beat them 5-1. I think it was them. Let me just check. 3-0. It was Angers we beat 5-1. So we won 3-0 in the first fixture. So let's go to the team selection and see what we got. This is why we lost. Well, that's why we didn't win anyway. I went with a diamond this time round, just to try and do something a bit different, and it didn't pay off. So it was a tactical blunder on my part, even though the players didn't really put in the effort they have done before. But we're going to go back to our favourite formation, 4-1-2-3. Pretty happy with it, actually. Do I want to start Nico or Jale? It's so difficult to know. I'm going to start Jale. And I'm going to start Thiago Motta for this match instead of Tolisso, because he hasn't done very well. Motta, we'll have him as a half-back. I think we'll leave it at that. As for the bench, I don't want a goalkeeper on my bench. We'll have Malbronc. We'll have Tolisso in place of Cornet. And we'll have Lindsay Rose, because we didn't have a centre-back option on the bench. So I'll have that as my bench. I'm happy with that. I really want to get rid of Yatara, because he's not really up to it. I mean, his report is that potential to be a good player. He's not really good enough. He hasn't really got into the team at all this season. He's barely played a game. And I was trying to, offer him to some clubs, asking Yatara to speak to clubs. And he said, no, I'd rather just stay here. So he's just staying here. He's earning £7 a week for doing nothing. So, it's a pain. And he's still got a good 2 years left on his contract as well. So I'm trying to offer him to some clubs, but no one's coming in for him, which is a bit annoying. So submit the team. I was happy with it. I don't need to see it again. So we'll submit the team. Apparently we've got to be favourites. Yep, I'll take that. So we could overtake Saint-Etienne in this match. It is one of our games in hand. So we'll only be, well, depending on how Marseille do against Evian, you'd imagine they'd win. But we'll be past Saint-Etienne, which is okay. I'll go for that. So that's their team. So they've got a very tight bunch there in the deep sort of midfield role. They've got a tight bunch in there, and they might look to go wide as well. So I think if we just stay with what we are, we've got to stay narrow on. I think we'll leave it as it is, and then if we don't get a goal in, like the first half, I might go a bit wider and see what we can do. But we don't really not like wide midfielders. I'm just talking not playing narrow. So the first highlight's over. Nothing happened. Well, there was a foul. That was it. So let's see if we actually have some decent football here in the first half. There's a few games where we haven't had a single highlight. Here we go. We've got a free kick here, but we've lost the ball almost immediately. Christophe Jallet to Grenier. Here is Lacazette. Fekir's got space here to move into, and he goes forward, and he's found Lacazette, and there's a goal. So that Lacazette, that equals his league tally for last season. And he's still got a few games left to do it in. So we've got a win. We've got a goal. Marseille also with a goal. Gignac with a 3rd-minute goal. It was him that scored 5 goals and 1.5 in their 7-0 win over someone. Forgotten who. So Cayenne have a lot of midfield players because they only really have 3 centre-backs. So they're playing like a 3-6-1 if you like, even though it's more of a 5-back. Because they have wing-backs. Gorkov was about 3 yards out there, and his header hit the bar. That should have been 2-0 right there. But we have a lead. Kind of had a couple of shots, but one of them from range. Nothing on target yet. And Grenier is injured. Fantastic. Excellent. Right. Malbronc or Wembar. This has been a dilemma for me this season. Is knowing whether to play Malbronc or Wembar. We're going to go with Wembar, I think. I think, Malbronc is 35 now. Something we need to start sort of fading him out of the team, if you like, because, he's not going to be with us forever, is he? He's a fantastic player, but, he must be, like, not far from retirement now at 35. I think he's on like a sort of a rolling contract, I think. Well, he's not, but I'm going to try and give him a year's extension when I can, and if he says he wants to retire, then I'll just let him, and that's fine. Still the 1 goal so far, not really anything happened since. Lacazette moving forward here. He's found Jokic in space on the left, and he gets it in. Oh my god! He saw the keeper off his line, 44th minute, Brian Jokic with his first Lyon goal. Saw the keeper off his line and thought, wow, yeah, let's go for it. I don't know if he actually meant it. I think it was just a cross, but it went in. Yeah, I'll take that. 2-0. So we're going to go in a half-time with the 2-0 lead, it seems. Yeah, there's the half-time whistle. I'm going to say, don't get complacent despite the score. Yeah, that works. Because we don't want to lose the 2-0 lead. It hasn't actually happened really this season. We haven't really drawn from behind. So I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. 50 minutes played now. Cayenne still with only those couple of shots. We haven't really had any other chances than our goals. So no, I think we've done well to get a 2-0 lead here. Imori with a throw-in for Cayenne, but we win the ball straight back. Fekir to Jokic, Lacazette, and that's 3-0. And this was a great performance, and that's Lacazette's 26th goal of the season in all competitions. And Lacazette looks like he's back to how he started at the start of the season, with 2 goals in this game, and 2 goals in one of my other games as well. So he's on a hat-trick now. 75 minutes played. I'm going to make a couple of changes because Jokic, I don't think Jokic has played a full game for us this season. He keeps getting exhausted, so I'm going to take him off. And I'm going to bring on Tolisso for Motta as well, because Motta is not really match fit yet. Changing back to Anchorman. And then let's see if we can, maybe get a goal or get another goal at least. Try and get 4. See if we can get Lacazette a hat-trick. 83 minutes played now. 85. Looks like we're just going to get a 3-0 win, but that's great. I'll take 3-0. 3-0 is fantastic. Oh no, we could still get a 4th. Imoru of Cayenne with the ball. Tolisso and Brembar. Maybe one last chance to get one more goal. Fekir. Vadimo wins it back. That's full time. 3-0 win. I'll take that. Nice and comfortable. That was a good win. Don't want to not mention anything, otherwise they get confused or they get stressed because you're not acknowledging a good performance. So it's a good bounce back from the defeat against Nice, and that takes us past Saint-Etienne into 2nd place. Marseille did win their game 3-0 as well, so we're still 5 behind Marseille, but we have a game in hand over them, and we still have to play them away from home. So we could still get to the top of the league. We are still well in with a shot at the title though, but Marseille haven't dropped a lot of points apart from against us. They did have a draw against Toulouse, but they had a good run of wins. They lost against Lille, they drew against Monaco, and they lost against us. Apart from that, they won all their games, so they haven't dropped a lot of points. So that, it's a good win. 3-0 win, I'll take that. We've got Dijon in our next game, but yeah. So now we're getting into the fixture congestion again. Grenier is going to be out for 2 weeks. That's a shame as well. He had an injury hit season in our first season, but he's got away with it this season until now, which is a bit of a shame. Good achievement for Grenier. I don't think he meant it, I'm going to say. I don't think he ent it. There we go. There we go. I don't know him. I always say that because I don't really have a relation. I don't really know a lot of the French managers. So I always say I don't know him, but I respect him as a person and a manager. So there we go. Nice 3-0 win there. Lacazette with another 2 goals. So that's taken him past his tally for last season, which is good. So he has made improvements. If we can get 20 at least before the end of the season, that would be fantastic. And hopefully we can keep him beyond that because there are people in the market for him, Liverpool included. Epinal beat Nice rather, in the Coupe de France. Toulouse won. So Grogner's going to miss our cup semi-final against PSG, which is a shame. We're going to miss him there. Harrison Reed's being offered to us. I'll scout him, but I won't buy him. So when's our next game? So we have a game on the Sunday, so I'm not going to do anything with this. I'll go Yatara on going because we're not going to play him. Let's go to our schedule, see what we've got coming up. So yeah, we got that on the 30th, and then we've got 3 days until PSG, and then 2, and then 2, and then 4. So yeah, the fixture congestion is going to be an issue here. As for our next live com, I'm thinking maybe Stade Rhyme or something. I don't want to play too many games again. So I think it might be something like that. We've got Dijon at home, Avignon away, Lens at home, and then we've got 2 cup games. So I think it'll probably be a Stade Rhyme next, either that or Montpellier. It'll be one of those 2. And then after that, probably PSG. And then after that, I don't know, because we could still be in cups around then. So I've no idea. I really don't know. But our last games will be a double live com against with Saint-Etienne and Nantes. That will be the last one of this season, unless we get through to other cup finals, like a Europa League final or something. But that'll do it for today. So next time, yeah, who knows? Montpellier? No, not Montpellier. Yeah, Reims or Montpellier maybe. We haven't played Montpellier yet, and we got them twice in a month. So I don't know why we haven't played them yet. But never mind. Yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.